Okay, so I need nails and I don't have a whole lot of time to do them. So today I'm going to be using these full cover long coffin nails. So I've got them all sized out in my size here, and I've got the inside etched already. So these are what I'm going to be using. Going away this weekend, and I just need a quick set that won't take me forever to put on. So these are what I'm using, and I'm going to be using this Glam Polygel and Ice Blossom to adhere them. So I've noticed the last couple sets that my nails have been lifting, and I think it's because I haven't taken the proper amount of time to prep them. So I did some prepping last night, and I am going to prep them again today. I have little ridges at the back of my nails, and I think that when I file them, not all of the shine gets away from out of those ridges, so then it'll lift. And I also want to bring up that if you like my jewelry that I'm wearing in this video, you can head over to this website, which I'll list on the screen, and use code SIMPLYDESIGNS for 50% off. There's some really pretty pieces. I also got this bracelet. They have bracelets, necklaces, rings, and a bunch of other stuff too that you can purchase. They're really good quality. Honestly, this is one of the prettiest bracelets that I've ever had. And it feels like really good quality. It's not going to break on you. And then this ring here, I really like it. If I take it off, it is adjustable, so you don't have to worry that it won't fit. And it's just a really pretty ring. So yeah, I'll list the link down in the description box below. I don't want to try and pronounce it because I know I'm not going to pronounce it right. And I'll put it up on the screen here too. Use code SIMPLYDESIGNS for 50% off your purchase. I'm going to take just this cuticle pusher, and I'm going to push back all my cuticles. I did this last night, but I'm going to do it again today just to make sure. So after that, I'm going to take my e-file, which I will also put a link to this file in the description box below if I can find it. So I'm just going to go ahead, turn this on to a low setting. This is just a fine sanding band, and I'm just going to gently sand back here where it's hard to get with the hand file. I'm just going to use this one. So now that I have that done, I'm just going to take this file that I have here. I got this in a Polygel kit, I believe, off of Amazon. It's just a regular 100-180 file, grit file. So I'm just going to take that. I'm going to take the softer side, and I'm just going to gently file any area that I think I may have missed, or near the ends, anything like that. So those are all prepped. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring my, because I'm doing the press-ons, I'm going to bring my cart lamp, and I'm just going to set it off to the side here. I'm also going to bring out this little McCart brush, my slip solution, just pour a little bit. And I don't have the false nails on. My cuticles are always such a mess. With my anxiety, that's the first place I go, so It helps when I have the fake nails on. Because I'm going to be using a lot of the Madam Glam products today, so I'm going to start with the Madam Glam primer. I'm just going to do this hand on camera and I'll do the other hand off camera, so I'm going to start with this. And I'm going to move on to the Soak Off base coat. I'm just going to put those in to cure. Okay, so those are all cured, and I sized out my tips here. So I'm going to be using the Madam Glam Polygel to go with the other Madam Glam product. So this one is Ice Blossom, it's just basically clear. I'm just going to be using that instead of glue to adhere these, so it doesn't really matter what color or it's going to be painted over, so I'm just going to use the clear. I've already etched the inside of these tips so they will stick to the product. So all I'm going to do, hopefully, is squeeze the smallest amount in there. And I'm going to take my cart brush. This just comes in their kits. One of their standard brushes. I believe this was the, yeah, this one came in the House of Florist kit. So I'm just going to take a little bit of slip, clean my brush, a little bit more, and I'm just going to gently pat this in all the way around to where I think my nail will end, thinner near the cuticle, just like that. And I'm going to let the alcohol kind of evaporate off that. I've noticed if you put too much alcohol, either on, I've never had it separate from the tip actually, because I do prep those pretty well, but I've noticed that if you put too much underneath, even the Polygel dual forms, because you take them and you put them right on your nail, when you pop the dual form off, the top is fine because there's no alcohol in that, but the underneath that's touching your nail sometimes lifts easier if you have too much alcohol and it didn't evaporate all the way. And same with these, because this is going directly on the nail where the alcohol was put, it could potentially lift faster. So I just want that to evaporate as much as possible, and I'm going to kind of brace my finger underneath my nail here and hold the tip between my thumb and my other finger, and I'm going to kind of put it just a little bit ahead of the cuticle and then slowly slide it back until it's where I want it, and then I'm going to press it forward just like that, and then I'm going to press it down till it's where I want it, and I'm going to clean up anything that came out and around the tip. And I'm also going to clean up the end here because I don't need all that extra polygel in just a big clump, so I'm going to smooth that out as well. And if the tip moves, just put it back, because it does have a tendency to do that when you're cleaning up the other underside. Just going to clean around there, push the tip back, make sure there is no air bubbles, and then I'm going to turn on my light and put it into cure. So that one's on and cured all the way, and I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest with them. So those four are on, and I'm going to move on to the thumb. Just make sure, I believe both my thumbs are the same size tip, so that fits. So you want to make sure it goes from sidewall to sidewall. If it's too small, it'll look something like that. You don't want that. It doesn't look right, first of all, and it can cause lifting and it'll catch on things. So you want it to go from sidewall to sidewall without having to put too much pressure, because if you have to put too much pressure to make it fit, once you let go of the pressure, it will want to pop back off. So this one fits. So I'm just going to take this, and this is my thumb, so I'm going to need a little bit more. If you don't put enough in, it'll want to lift, and then you'll get air bubbles in it when you're curing it, and it just doesn't look right. I mean, you're going to be painting over it anyways, but I still don't like the air bubbles, so I'm just going to smooth this out. just like that, and then brush it forward a little bit. Just gonna go let her in so she stops barking. Okay, so those are all on, and I'm gonna go ahead and quickly do the other hand off camera just to save a little bit of time, and I will be right back. I'm gonna bring this back out, and I'm gonna switch it out if I can get it out of here. Cuticle bit. I don't remember where I got this. I think I got this from Amazon. I'll put the link for it in the description box down below anyway, once I figure out where I got it from. So this is just a little cuticle bit. I'm just going to use it to get rid of anything that may have leaked out and around the full cover tips. So I just put that in. This is what it looks like. It's just like a little ball on the end there. It has little grooves in it. If you can see that. You can see it while it's spinning there. It's got little grooves on it to take away the product. This is a medium grit. So I'm just going to turn that on. This is going to sound weird, but I'm going to dip it in alcohol just so it stops the dust from coming back up at me. And I'm just going to take it and gently go around. And I'm also going to take this file again. I'm going to take the rougher side and I'm just going to go around my cuticles with it. And then I'm going to take the fine side and I'm just going to smooth that out. I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to buff the whole nail, the little bit of the rougher side, and then smooth it out a little bit with the smoother side, just so that any product that I put on top will stick. See the difference? Took the shine off, that's any gel polish I put on, and I also smoothed out around the cuticle there. See the difference? So it does help, it makes it look a little more natural. I'm just going to go ahead and do that to all of them, and I will be right back. I pulled out some stuff that I've gotten in the mail over the last little while, and just some of the Glam polishes that I had, some glitter that I had, and some different rhinestones. I got this. This apparently makes French nail polish easy. We'll see. I don't know if I'll use those today, but I imagine I'll do a video of those sometime in the future. And I got these little kind of, I don't know if I would say they're really pastel, but they're really pretty butterflies, and then some hearts, same colors. I've got some blue butterflies, some gold foil, some just different gems, some nail stickers, and then some water transfers. So I'm really not, I got these two. Look how pretty those are. So I'm really not sure what I want to do with my nails today. This is going to be kind of the last big outing before the end of summer, I guess. So I'm thinking like a pastel sort of look. I'm not really sure how I'm going to achieve that or what I'm going to do, but I've got these gems and I'm thinking I really like these blue and these purple ones, so I'll probably use some of those. And then I've got all these rhinestones too. These ones are just the clear with the silver backing, and then these ones are the AB crystals. So I'll probably use some of those. And then I've got some more of the AB crystals, but they shine more like a blue. So those are really pretty. And I picked out these polishes that I thought I could mix with white to make them kind of like a pastel look. And then I've got just some white butterflies as well. I'm not sure if I want to get into the water transfers today, so I might put those away. What I'm thinking is that I will go ahead and do this hand off camera and just try some things until I find something that I like, just so I'm not wasting your time or mine. And then when I get this hand done and the way I like it, I'll come back and do this hand with you guys just so you can see what I did to get that. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this hand real quick. I say real quick, it'll probably take me an hour or so, but it'll be just a couple seconds for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will be right back to show you what I have decided on. Okay, so I've got quite the mess going, but I did end up coming up with something. So this is what I've done. So I left my thumb to do with you guys. So what I started with is this Madame Glam in Cupid. So I'm going to do 2 coats of that on my thumb here. Bunch of custom colors mixed here. So I took these 4. Halo, the red, light lilac, and lagoon, and I mixed them all individually with white, and then I mixed halo and lagoon together to make a green and mix that with white as well. I'm going to take this liner brush and I'm going to start with the light purple that I made, and I'm just going to kind of draw a line along the edge here. Not straight, I kind of want it more jagged. I'm going to clean my brush. I'm going to move on to blue. I'm going to do the same thing. Can cure it in between if you want. Clean my brush. I'm going to move on to the red. I'm going to move on to the yellow. This is one of the only times my shaky hands have actually helped me. Then I'm going to move on to the green. I'm going to let that settle for a minute. Just let the lines kind of blur. So the lines are kind of settling into one another, and when I'm happy with that, I'm just going to give it a quick cure. Okay, so see how this one's kind of more muted? I wanted it a little bit more pastel, so what I did is I just took this brush and I mixed some white with the top coat. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that, more top coat than white, and I'm just going to brush it on. It just makes them look a little bit more pastel. And I'm just going to go ahead and cure that. So now, I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to take just this Madam Glam top coat. I have a little gem picked out here. I put one on each finger, different color. And then I also have these AB crystals, a larger size and then one smaller. So I'm just going to put one coat of clear on. Like that. I'm going to take this to pick up the gems. I'm just going to take it, put it there. And I'm going to take two of the larger ones and then put one on each side. And then two of the smaller ones. Put one on each side. This one that just came out is one of the flat. It's not a B, so I'm going to put that back and pick a different one. Just like that. And I'm going to reposition them. That, and then I'm going to give that a cure. I'm going to put one more coat over top, including the gems. And I'm also going to cap underneath. And then I'm going to give that a final cure. So there we go. That quick nail set took me well over 3 hours, but don't forget to check out this company. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.